Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is Crochet Vision. Isn't this yarn stunning? Do I need to be making a witch's hat right now? No. Have I had any motivation to do anything else recently? Also no. So I'm gonna use this because I can't. This is Red Heart Super Saver Metallic with the gold sparkle. I'm obsessed with it. I started working with this online. I'm making a hat. A witch's hat. This pattern is from S. Crochet Designs. It's left-handed and right-handed, and we're gonna get to work and make a funky witch's hat. This pattern is double-stranded. This is what the label looked like. They used to sell this at Walmart, but I don't know if they do anymore. I haven't seen it at Walmart in a long time. But it's gorgeous, so we're using it up. I'm very excited about it. So I'm working on this hat, and the only thing that I don't like about this pattern is that I have to pay so close attention to every single row and everything that I'm doing. And if any of you guys have watched any of my videos before, you know I have the attention span of a goldfish. So that's completely on me, but I'm trying so hard to stay focused on this. So I'm gonna try to get this done in one shot. I have to pay so close attention. This isn't something I could do on live or anything like that. I shouldn't have even attempted it. I shouldn't have even started it on live. So that was completely and utterly my fault. But I worked on it a little bit after that live, and then it got to be too late last night. And I was like, you know what, we'll just bang it out tomorrow. And that's what I'm going to try to do right now. So, and because it's double stranded and with a small hook, because I had to, the pattern calls for a 5.5, I had to size down to a 5. Double stranding with a 5mm hook is not easy. So I really got to pay attention that I'm not dropping stitches or like a strand. And working with black also. I mean, working with black, I don't normally find all that difficult, but Ruth is dreaming. I don't normally find black all that difficult to work with, but I also don't have a ton of sunlight right now, so that is not making this any easier. So yeah. I have made one of these before. Once I kind of got into the groove of what I was doing, I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, this, and this. And then it kind of just worked itself out. So it's not that it's incredibly difficult. It is probably going to start hurting my hands at some point, double stranding the yarn. But it's going to be a really cool freaking hat when it's done. Tell you that right now. I mean, look at this thing. I have a million stitch markers in it. We're getting there. It's doing things. It's gonna be, okay, you can't even see the whole thing in frame, but it's gonna be cute. Even though you can't see it, I'm excited. We're getting there. I don't know how many more ridges I have to do. Let's find out. Why did I look? I'm not even halfway. Not even halfway. We're at 5. I have 12 ridges on the brim. That's so much more. Okay, let's keep going. All right, I just took a break to eat some food, and this is where we are at. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I have one more ridge before I start adding the brim, but we're definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. I'm very, very excited about it. All right, it's late. I did bad things. I stayed up late. I needed to finish it. It's fine. I feel like it's extra large. Like, it's definitely bigger than the last one that I made, at least from what I remember. And that's probably because the first one I was really focused on my tension. This one, it started to hurt double stranding this stuff. So I definitely went looser with my tension. But I was not about to size down my hook any further. So it's definitely cute. Maybe it just needs to be styled. I like the flap up. Well, the flap can go up or it cannot. But it definitely holds its shape, which honestly is the most important part. Maybe I do like, I'm so tired. I can't even tell if I need to go to sleep. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's a big hat though. It used up so much yarn and I'm so happy about that. This is all I have left of the black sparkle. And I had, this was at least 3 or 4 skeins. Maybe even, it had to have been more than that because I definitely probably, I know it was all of the same stuff and I had the one separate skein and then I had 2 cakes and the 2 cakes probably had 2 skeins in each cake. So in reality, this is probably what's left of 5 skeins of yarn, but it used up a significant amount. This is, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this now that I have this left, but we got the hat done. It is massive. It's beautiful though. And I love how like this just stays. That's so sparkly. All right, I think this is gonna live. Oh, it's not even gonna fit on the shelf. Oh, maybe. You can't even see it. And I should also tuck my end in, but not right now. All right, well, it's huge. It's massive. It's gonna live up there for right now. I decided. Well, I did it. We're finally into the closet. Aaliyah was right. I had a lot more yarn bags in there. Lots of them. But now I know all that's back there is just loads and loads of fur. And like, I don't even know if like it's just bolts of fur, which is perfect. I'm so happy that that's the case. Under here, I put more vortex because that's where it was. And now I'm going to push all of this down there because I still haven't used any of this. And then I've been on a hat kick recently and I really want to release those patterns for you guys. And I think I just need a break from stuffed animals. So I think I'm going to focus on that because it's been making me want to crochet and I haven't been wanting to pick up needles, period. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm sorry if that's not what you want, but that's what we're going to do. I also found another knitting machine in here. So now we have 3 of them. It's totally fine. Okay, so that's like weird cotton Christmas yarn. So I have that up there right now. There's a spot and because I moved bags around because we had room. All 6 of these bags are all hat yarn and I have room to put more in here. So we might, maybe, I don't know. And then up there is the hole for all of those. However, I feel like I can consolidate them into one box. And because we're in this realm of cleaning, I'm going to do that. Oh, you know what else I could do? I just bought a bunch of yarn at Michael's. I can put it all in this bag. Oh, I still have stuff in this bag. What's in this bag? It was like yarn scraps. Okay. So I just got off of a late night live and I was able to put together 4 let me just show you what we did. It was really, really a productive live. I sewed together this Anchor the Octopus. It literally just needed to be sewn together and it took 10 minutes. Why didn't I do that before? Great question. We made a pig in Fluffy Fleck. And then we made 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 sea turtles. All of the parts for those were already made, so I was just putting them all together. And then I'm toying around with a pumpkin pattern idea. I'm kind of really liking it. I'm also toying around with some new hat patterns. Oh, I guess I need to take my hair clip out.
You can either make it like really slouchy, like this one would be really slouchy, or you can make it more fitted like this one. I like it both ways. Ruthie likes it both ways. But, so we did all of that. Now, my next thing, oh, I also, let me show you this. I'm trying to figure out what I can make with this yarn. I have like 5 skeins of this, and when it's worked up, the pattern, it's not, you can't see it. I was working up a bucket hat, but I started it with the 6mm, and it was this teeny tiny little thing. It was like this on my head. It was really funny. So I sized the hell up on my hook, but I don't even know if I like it being worked. So this would be a bucket hat, but it's not showing off the colors. It's not doing anything for it. And like the colors are really pretty. So I don't know what to make with it. It's kind of like an I-cord. I don't know if you can. It's like an I-cord. So if anybody has any ideas of what to make with it, we also had said scarf, but I tried to I put this on my neck, which honestly, I don't hate how the colors look, but this material, I'm kind of like, I wouldn't wear it. It's just not soft, and I want a scarf to be nice and soft. So I don't know what to do with that yarn. Any ideas, please throw them my way. What I'm going to do now, 2 other things that I want to get done today. I want to take down the earwarmer stand that I've had in here because there's no need for it to be here anymore. It's just taking up space. And I want to consolidate the labels. I want them organized so they can go back in the closet. I don't think I need 2 boxes, so we can get that done. Then I'm going to sleep. A bag to put these in. I love these. This is how I display my earwarmers at shows. The entire thing breaks apart, and it's really easy for car pack. I will link this below. What I love about this thing is that it consolidates all the way down. Even these pieces can come off if you want them to. It makes car packs so easy, but we've been leaving those on for right now. And I normally leave the set screws, which would be this, on the bottom pole. And I don't know why I'm not doing that right now, and I probably should, but I'm not going to. Super duper easy for car pack. We love that. All right, I didn't count them because I don't have enough brain cells for that right now. I'm about to go to sleep, but I did get it out of 2 boxes into 1. So, guys, we have a lot of labels to count at the end of the year. And obviously, we'll be making more as we go. You can't even see because there's a bag on top. Oh, what am I doing? See, there's a lot. I made a very, very last minute decision that I'm going to go to Rhinebeck Sheep and Wool Festival this weekend. It's like a few hours away. It's like 3 hours away. I need to take these headphones out, don't I? Probably. I have not been to the Rhinebeck one. I've been to Maryland Sheep and Wool many times. I'm really, really excited about it. All of a sudden I realized that it's this weekend and it's not that far away. I Googled it, so I'm gonna go. But then I also decided that I needed to make an outfit for it. So, welcome to me making an outfit. This is a wrap shirt that I made. Not a rapture, wrap shirt, W-R-A-P. And it's really pretty, and I love the back and everything about it. And I love this yarn I'm using. Hi, Ruthie. I'm using Bulky Twist Cotton Blend from Loops and Threads. I've been obsessed with this yarn. It's so nice to work with. It's so soft. I'm using a 6mm. Now, I made this one, right? And I know you guys are gonna want a pattern. I paid for this pattern and I don't love the way that it's coming out. I don't really like the way the pattern's written. There's no sizing and I'm not going to, so I'm not going to share it. And I don't want to say whose pattern it is or anything like that, so I'm not going to share what it is. But there's no sizing in the pattern. And the designer is a smaller chested woman. She's teeny tiny. She's so cute. But I've got girls here, and when I made this in the way that the pattern said to, yeah, that's like full-blown out. That's a problem. So could I wear this one with a shirt underneath it? Yeah, I totally could, but I don't want to do that. So I'm making another one. Hopefully I have enough time to finish it. And it wraps and you tie it in the back and whatever. But so I made a second back panel and I made 2 more front panels and I put them I increased immediately to try to cut back on the issues I was having. And so I made these 2 panels. I have another skein of this yarn somewhere. Don't know where it is. I also want to make it long sleeve. It's been really cold here and I think that I will be more inclined to wear it if it's long sleeves than short sleeves. So I also want to do that. So, and I didn't have enough of the colors to make like the sleeves look pretty on the other one. I was going to do because these colors here, the blue, the teal, the orange, and the blue, these are from a different cake from a different yarn that I had in my stash, which is how this all started in the first place. I'm trying to use up yarns that I haven't normally used and get back my Crojo because my Crojo has been non-existent. So I saw this in one of my totes and I was like, oh, I have a pattern that I've never used. I want to use some patterns I haven't used and make something I haven't made before. Well, here we are and I have to remake it anyway. So I'm going to sew these on and we're going to see if it starts to, because I have the other one, I know how long I need to make it because the length was perfect. I literally just needed it to be more coverage. So I'm going to start doing that and we'll see how this goes. It is currently Tuesday and I'm going on Saturday. I should be able to get this done by then.
Straight from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. This is in regards to OP's mom, who's not mentioned that I saw. OP said, my aunt and uncle are just as important, and so are my cousins. My mom isn't around anymore, so my aunt is the biggest female influence I have in my life. Shay knows this, but hasn't put in any thought to spending more time with her. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought bonding with her would have been more of a prime focus. That doesn't because she's a woman. Yeah, that seems to be.
That's weird. I mean, if the mom's not in the picture, I as a partner, in hopes of understanding my partner better, would want to like get to know that parent, and like if that dad is actually being like open and like willing to spend that time and talk, that's great.
Yeah, that clarifies even more of like maybe she was doing this because she cares about him. She was doing this about him.
Maybe she's hoping she could like parent trap their parents.
Yeah.
You know, like she doesn't have a dad, he doesn't have a mom.
Oh, maybe they can be siblings.
Okay, so I think the wrap on this is a lot better. There is still a decent sized border. It's like a single crochet and at least a double crochet, so it will give it some height still. So I think that this is actually going to work. So now we just got to add length and then the sleeves and the border and the straps. And ooh, I had it held together with stitch markers. And I'm trapped. Okay.
Did he go to a hotel and then to a Panera Bread?
Oh, callback.
Oh,
Callback.
Is that where love happens?
It's a cheating.
Cheating happens.
That's where cheating happens. Panera Bread.
All right, so I wove in a bunch of my ends and I didn't sew up the whole side yet, but I'm pretty sure this is going to work the way that I wanted it to. I'm out of yarn. I swore I bought 2 skeins of this white and I can't find it. So I need to go to Michael's to get another skein of white, but I'm at the point where I need to do the straps and this is what I have left and it's not gonna cut it. So I can't do that. And then I just have the sleeves, but I got a lot of work done on it. I got pretty much the whole border around the front. I'll take it. We got almost all the way there, right? Yeah, we got almost all the way there. Oh, this is inside out. There we go. We got almost all the way there. I added, it's a little over an inch to add to. It's going to be good. Should I put it on? I'll put it on. Hang on. Much better. So much better. Minus this string that needs to be tucked in. So much better. So much better. And then we'll have sleeves and I can like pull it as tight as I need to. Yay, wrap shirt. Oh, I love the neck. Cool. So glad that worked. Oh no, not the stitch marker. So glad that worked. So glad that worked. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be on pause until Thursday, maybe. I don't know when I can't get to Michael's tomorrow. So we shall see, but I'll get it done. Unless I miraculously find the missing skein of yarn, but I'm not hopeful for that. I thought it was downstairs in the living room, and it's not. It's not up here anywhere. The blue one is, which is what I wanted to. I wanted to put like a row of blue on the sleeve, and I don't think I wanted to do it on the front, and I'm glad I didn't. So, but that's not going to be enough to do the tie in the front. So, anyway, apart from that, since I didn't have enough, I've been working on this scarf. Oh, it actually looks really cool on camera. The color pooling is doing something interesting. And I'm about to rip out a few rows because all of a sudden it was just like a bunch of solid here, which it didn't do anywhere else, which I mean, I guess could be fine, but I don't want it. So I'm going to rip out, I think, a few more rows here to try to get it to color pool back the other way. It's the scarf that I always do. I just made it longer because it's a worsted weight. I got to make the tutorial for this. I got to do all of that stuff. But anyway, I'm really, really happy with how it's coming out. I think it's just so pretty, but it's taking forever because this yarn is so teeny tiny. So that's just like a when I'm bored project. I'm working on that and I'm making a bunch of hats and we're doing things. I'm getting my yarn to finish my shirt. We're getting ready for a pink Christmas. So as much as I want this to have long sleeves and it be all fun and pretty and beautiful, so far I currently hate it. So now I'm feeling like I need to take it in on the arm as it's going down because it's too big and there's so much fabric sitting in the armpit. So I'm gonna now try taking it in on this side, like a significant amount, and seeing what I can do with it because I don't even know anymore. I could also, in theory, like, you know, make it just short sleeve, but I also don't want to do that. So we're gonna figure it out. What's up, bro? What? You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. You're making sure I feel better. Well, thank you. Just so I can show you where I'm at, the cross in the front is so much better. I still think I might add like a button or something to like make this sit here properly or a little bit better because it's still, I mean, it'll be fine. But this sleeve is so much more fitted than what this one was, and I like it so much better. I'm so glad I stuck to my guns on that and like thought real hard about it. It doesn't look bad, especially as I'm looking at it in the video here. I just like this better. I like this a lot better. It's like 12 stitches tighter and I'm like decreasing as I go, as opposed to this is going to stay the whole length the whole way. It's just going to be way too big. It's just not what I want. I might decide to flare the bottom of it, or I might not. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll give it a thumb hole. Who knows what I'm going to do. All right. So I just tried a flared cuff. I hate it. I hate it so much. So we're going to pull it back. It's at the correct length to be right at my wrist. So this is how many rows I need to do, but I'm going to rip all this out and do something else because this is terrible. It's so bad. It just goes, no, like it's okay. Look at this. Just no, so bad. So we're gonna make it go like this, and that's so much better. Did I say so much better? So much better. All right, guys. So this is the shirt. The sleeves are a little bit short, but I think that will eventually steam out. I didn't bother steaming it. I didn't have time. This is what the back looked like. When I wore it, when was Sheep and Wool? Last weekend? I wore it with white underneath it, which I definitely liked better. And I wish I would have put the strap like here, like up here instead of down at the bottom. But what I did, I literally just picked one of these holes and I tucked the one strap through it. Maybe I picked a further back one. I feel like I did. Because I wrapped this. Yeah. Through there like that. Pulled it around. See, I might redo the straps on this one just because I would love it if this strap were like here and then it had like a little bit of shirt to hang instead. Because what I did, I pulled this loop through here. I tucked this back under. So it did bulge out a little bit. And then I tied it, and then I tied a bow. And I feel like the straps are both still too long. But it's still really cute. I thought I wanted these sleeves to be right at my wrist, so I didn't make them any longer. And now that I've been wearing it, because I've worn it the whole day, I really want the sleeves to be a little bit longer. Yeah, I really want the sleeves to be a little bit longer. But regardless, I love what I chose to do on the wrist of it, the cuff. I did like a spike stitch over the blue. Actually, maybe it was a moss stitch, whatever. I'm really happy with how that came out. And I think it's a really cute shirt, and I think that I will actually wear it. It could have wrapped a little bit further, but I think having just like a cute little tank top underneath it, I was going to want that anyway with the holes, so I think that that's fine. Again, I think I like the white better. I can't see what it looks like in the back if I like the gray, but I'm really happy with it. I feel like this is probably like the first crocheted shirt that I'm actually going to wear and going to want to wear. So I think that if it's going to make me want to wear it even more, to just redo the straps. That's not going to take all that long. So I think that I might actually end up doing that. I'm actually going to put a stitch marker in it. That way I can remember. If I put the strap here, yeah, and then it would just, I think it would also lay flatter. This is just literally where I tucked in my stitches, because it would lay flat. Yeah, that's what I'm going to want to do. I've decided that's what's going to happen. And this is literally just where I tucked in my stitch. I got to make that a little bit smoother, but all in all, it's really not bad. I'm going to do that right now too. Actually, for camera's sake, I'm just going to go. Put it on the inside. And no one will know. It needs a little bit of futzing, but I'm really, really happy with how it came out. Yeah, see, even the back. So like you see, if I put the strap here and that was where the bow was, that would be super cute. I think I'm sold on that. Because this is, yeah, okay, so that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, this is how the shirt came out. I have a few more things to still fix, but literally that's where I put the stitch marker. Let me try on the other one with the shirt underneath it and see how I feel about that one. Okay, so this was the original shirt that I made, and I intend, oh yeah, see, that's a bit much. But if we wrap her, it's not even close to covering enough in the front. I feel like it'd be better with a different color shirt. And this one I definitely have to tie in the back. I can't tie it on the side. I don't know if a different colored shirt would help. I just don't like it as much. It's fine. But the white shirt definitely helped with the other one. So maybe if I wore a white tank top with this one, I'd like it more. Or maybe even like a teal, but the gray and the gray, I'm not liking that. But regardless, the back is so cute on this one. I tried. I don't really know if I will ever wear this one. I don't think so. Probably not. Maybe. Who knows? I just wish it covered more. I was really excited about this one and it just doesn't cover enough. And as for the hat, do you guys want to laugh at me? I still didn't tuck in the end. And there's still stitch markers in it. But I think that the hat came out super cute. I'm really, really happy with it. I might wear it on Halloween because it is super warm and it is super big and I am kind of obsessed with it. So I think I will wear it for Halloween. But if you liked this video, guys, make sure you give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. That way you'll be notified when I post. If you haven't already, make sure you check out our second channel, The Visionary Journal. Ben and I are starting to post more frequently over there. We've got some really excited stuff planned, so I'm really excited about that. My birthday is next Thursday, and I'm thinking about doing either a live sale or some sort of something. I haven't figured it out yet, but keep an eye out for Thursday, October 30th. I'm probably going to do something for my birthday. I do every year. I'm just so far behind this year, and I'm really just ready for Christmas, so keep an eye out for that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.